aka Middle Soldier for Christ. Holy hip hop, stay tight. Try to show y'all what I do. Work now, get it. Work now, work now.
Hey, what's good? It's your bro Boom, aka Missile Soldier for Christ, the Christian G.I. Joe. 2 weeks since my last video. Make up for the week I left out. But guess what? This is gonna be the best video. If you thought my other video was off the chain, just watch how God gonna use me right now. Okay, this theme is, I'm gonna put a tag on the text called "When in Rome." I know you all heard the saying "When in Rome, do as the Romans do." That threw some flabbergasted in my system. So you're saying that if Rome fornicates, should I fornicate? You're saying that if Rome is homo, I should be homo? You're saying that if Rome is sinning, I should sin? That sounds like conforming to me, doesn't it? I preach to you all the time that say, do not conform to this world, but be transformed by renewing your mind. Romans 12:2. So if I do what Rome does, that's not living Romans 12:2, and that's a contradiction. Now I'm vacillating between God and my fleshly wants. So when in Rome, do as the Romans do. I think the Bible would disagree with that. If you go to Rome and you do what the Romans do, you're vacillating. Okay. What is Rome? I know a lot of you are like, why is he talking about Rome? Because Rome doesn't apply to me. Yes, it does. Rome is just your the area, the location, the place, the environment, and the people, and the interaction with you in that environment of where you are at that present time. So if you go to Oklahoma is Rome. If you go to Oak Cliff is Rome. If you stay in Mesquite is Rome. So wherever you at, that's where Rome is. So I preach to you all the time, Romans 12:2. So you know I had to do a Christian remix. This is Mr. S4C exclusive Christian remix. When in Rome, do Romans 12:2. I like that. So when in Rome, do Romans 12:2. So when I'm in Rome, I'm not going to conform to the way the Romans are living. Oh, that's good. Like that. So, I have to mix this real quick. Now you separated yourself from the patterns of this world, and now people will hate on you because you stand out. Isn't that a great word? You know I had to do my etymological research. Read this to you. Someone who is conspicuous in an area because of his or her refusal to conform with actions that are superior. Superior is a good word. That means above. So they hating on you because you stand out, and standing out means that you're superior. Oh, y'all not getting this, I can tell, but that's some good stuff right there. So I'm gonna give you an example. You're around people with dirty clothes on. You walk up with a suit on. So you're not conforming to the way they dress. And you took your game to a new level, so now somebody comes with a job, they're gonna pick you because you wearing a suit, and they say, he looks the part. Then we all know about the club. They have the regular section of a club, and they have the VIP section of the club. Most people in the VIP, but there's just a select few who have the status to not conform to the regular people and go in VIP. And that's some good stuff right there. I'm gonna bring a new topic up, new levels, new devils. When people hate, they always want to persecute you. Just like they did Daniel. Daniel, his faith was consistent. They threw him in the lion's den because he wouldn't agree to what he wouldn't pray to Darius, and Darius had a big ego. Darius is a king. So they put him in the lion's den. And this was a test. This was a test for a lot of things for Daniel. But the main one I'm gonna talk about is faith. Our faith has to be as consistent in our trials as it is in our blessings. That's strong. Our faith has to be as consistent in our trials as it is in our blessings. So we still have to be faithful, rep Christ, live Romans 12:2 when we're down, when we're not ahead. So when we're down, we should have to show the same admiration to God as we did when we got blessed. I know y'all like that. Okay, another thing. People in this earth, they love to manipulate God. They love to try to manipulate God. They like to invoke God's blessings by praising. There's an old saying in the church that says when praises go up, blessings comes down. No, that is incorrect. Because when praises go up, that doesn't necessarily mean that God blesses you. God blesses you regardless, and God will bless you when he feels like blessing you. Okay. Then they also there's a second part to how they like to invoke God. They like to invoke how God blesses them. So let's put ourselves in the Daniel shoes. If we were to want to invoke God to bless us, we would want to say, God, get us up out of here. God, remove the lion. God, open the top so I can climb out. that would those be blessings? Yes, but God doesn't work on our timetable, on our wants, or He only works on our needs, and He's the only one who really knows what we need. Because sometimes we lose fact in that. We get his head off. Okay, so but God didn't work like that. God doesn't always work supernaturally. Sometimes He just gets what you need to get done. Okay. I feel like they're not getting this. Come on, Lord, help me. Okay. In the story of Daniel, King Darius came back the next day. He said, Daniel, are you there? Yes, Daniel did answer, didn't he? He answered. So that let him know that God had sustained him. You have to be happy that sometimes you're sustained and you're not blessed, because when you're sustained, that means you're still living. Okay, let me get back to task. God didn't remove Daniel. He didn't remove the lion. He didn't even remove the lion's teeth. What He did is He sent His angel to shut the lion's mouth. Y'all not feeling this? Think analytically. He shut the lion's mouth. In this case, the lion is your hater. So now your hater can no longer talk about you. He can no longer put labels on you. He can no longer demean you. So what am I saying? And then also said in the Bible that Daniel didn't have a scratch on him. So that means God's power prevented the lion from touching him. So they're saying that so that the haters, they cannot bind you. They no longer have any control, because you let the control be to the ruler of the earth. You understand me? Okay, so now you're asking me, how can I survive in the lion's den? I'm going to go to Philippians 4:13 real quick. I can do all things through Christ, because Christ works through me. You don't know you like that, because Christ strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ. But guess what? Let me ask you a question. Has God ever departed from you? No, God has never departed from you. So if you have faith, if He hasn't already done it, He won't begin to do it. So if He hasn't departed me, He won't start departing me. So that's another faith. And I'm also give you Luke 9:23. That says, if any man come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. It's a holy hip hop song that says cross on my back. Well, cross on my back is meaning in a literal sense, in a real sense, it's meaning that when negativity comes, you have to put it on your back. Y'all not feeling me. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you an example, just like a soldier. That's why I call myself a soldier for Christ. Soldiers, they carry survival gear, and that gear is pretty heavy, isn't it? But guess what? So negativity comes, you have to put it on a cross, not a literal cross, but a theoretical cross, a hypothetical cross. You have to put it on there. So when negativity comes, you put it on the cross. But guess what? If you put it on your cross, that means it's not inside you. Y'all not feeling me. I know y'all like this though. If it's not inside you, that means you're carrying it. And if you're carrying it, that means it hasn't defeated you. Because guess what? The one who loses the fight, the one who is defeated, he's carried out. But the winner is the one that carries. That's already, you should be shouting right now. You should be shouting right now. I know you should. Okay. So, the loser is carried out, but the winner carries. I like that. So we have to carry. So if the whole point of us trying to better ourselves is to be more Christ-like, so that means we have to be just like Christ. Christ-like, just like Christ. Pretty simple. So if God had to carry His cross, we're going to have to carry our cross, which is proven by Luke 9:23. So we have to carry our cross just like Jesus did. So when they hating on you for repping the name, carry that cross. When they hating, when they talk about you, carry that. When they undermine you, carry that. When they judge you, carry that. When they say you ain't never gonna be nothing because you ain't nothing right now, carry that. Whenever it's going negative in your life, just go ahead and carry that cross. You understand me? Woo! I'm preaching right now. Thank you, Jesus. Like who you live. Come on, just keep bringing it to me. Team Jesus on the block, bear witness. Warning cats are around this hot like kitchen.